So I'm sure that you're wondering, just like everyone else, how can I make a regular pentagon? Well, I'm about to show you how to construct a regular pentagon. Say Wikipedia is a good place to look. And scroll down, and we're going to try the alternative method. So we're going to open Geometer Sketchpad 5, looks like this down here. Open that up. We're going to want to look at this. So just copy and paste this text to a Word document. Oh, look, it's already there. So now that we've got our instructions in Geometer Sketchpad open, we're just going to go through. So this is the interface for Sketchpad. You can still see the rest of your desktop and what else is going on, but this will be where we're working. This is a toolbar over here. This allows us to construct most any geometric shape. So let's see, draw a circle. So we're going to click the circle tool, pick any point, give it some radius. We're going to want to label using this labeling button right here. The center, O. If we click it, it's going to start at A, but we want it to be O. So we can double click the point and label whatever we want. So we'll label it O. We want to label some point on the circle. This one looks good. A. See, it's going to be B, so we double click to change it. A. Now we're going to want to draw a diameter. Draw a line from A to O. So we go to our toolbar over here. This is the segment or line button. And we can see how these endpoints means that this is a segment, but we want to draw a line. So we can click and hold, drag over to the line button, like O, and then click our first and second points to construct the line. See how it goes off infinity in each direction. This will give us the diameter. So now we have a diameter, OA. And we want to construct a perpendicular line. So we're going to go to our select up here. Select this line. Select the point where we want it to be perpendicular. And go to construct. Perpendicular line. So now we have perpendicular line. We want to label this point where the line hits the circle B. So we're going to double click, type B, bam. Now we want to find the midpoint to this segment right here, but we have a line. So we need to go to our line tool, select segment, and draw a segment from O to B so that we can find the midpoint. And notice how the line becomes dashed since we're actually looking at the segment instead of the line. So anytime we can press escape, I'm going to do that now. Bam. Escape. And it'll deselect everything. I do that pretty often when working in Sketchpad. So we're going to select the segment, OB, and construct midpoint. We're going to label this C. And then we want to draw a circle centered to C through A. So click our circle, C to A. We want to label this point right here. Let's make that D. And then we're going to draw another circle from D to A. Just kidding. From A to D. So when we're making a circle, remember that the first point is always the center. And then we go out the radius for the second point. So this is going to have a radius of AD, this circle. And where this hits the original circle, we want to label these points E and F. So we'll click the points, we'll label it E and F. And we're almost done. We're going to select another circle, go from E to A, and from F to A. And where these circles intersect the original, we're going to make new points, G and H. G and H. And so now we have all of our points. So we want to go to the segment tool again. We start anywhere. Go E to G, H to G, F to H, A to F, and E to A. You can see our pentagon's kind of messy right now. So we want to hide all these circles. So if we press the circle tool, we can go to Edit, select all circles. So now we've got all the circles selected, and we can just hide those. Bam. Oh, that was not good. So we're going to go to Edit, Undo, and I guess deselect everything by pressing Escape twice. So now that nothing's selected, select our circle tool, Edit, select all circles, and then hide circles. So now it's a little bit easier to see. We want to do the same thing for our just select everything else. So on Sketchpad, if you select something, select another thing, then it'll just sort of select all of them. So we're going to select everything we want to hide. Display, hide objects. And just get this last little thing, hide that also. Display, hide segment. So now it looks like we have a pentagon, but in order to check, we can go to this highlight tool over here, and we want to check to make sure that this is indeed true, that all of these are congruent, and that all these angles are congruent also. So in order to do that, we're going to go to Measure. After we unselect everything with Escape, let's click these two that we want to check this angle. Measure, angle, and there it gives us the angle. And if you know pentagons, that should be the angle, but let's just check the rest just to make sure. Measure, angle, click off the screen, measure, angle, and as you can see, they're all the same. And we can do the similar thing for measuring length, and these are all going to be the same also. So hopefully you've learned something about Sketchpad and are a master of constructing pentagons. Alright, that's it.